U-75 has been at sea for nearly a month now, and the wear and tear on the boat is really starting to show. The hull of our once sleek U-boat has been riddled with bullet holes and has deformities from depth charges exploding near us. U-75's third war patrol in the Mediterranean has been quite action-packed, that is for sure. 25 days into our patrol, and the boat is getting low on fuel as the crew gets quite wary. FDU has ordered us to return to our new home port of La Spezia, located in northern Italy. We will do that, but first, I would like to blast off a few more eels. The navigator has plotted a new patrol pattern here off the Algerian coast. The plan is to patrol here for a couple of days before turning north towards Italy. Hopefully, any future attack will be quite conservative, taking safe shots and staying submerged as long as possible. I do not want to risk taking more damage to the already damaged boat. Well, it did not take long for our hydrophone operator to find a contact. The contact is very faint, and it is to the east of our current position. They are closing. This is our chance to fire off some long-range shots and deplete our torpedo stores before returning home. 5 minutes ticked away, and the hydrophone operator reported it was not one, but 3 contacts. 1 warship and what sounded like 2 freighters. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back into the control room of U-75 as we continue our 3rd patrol. We have encountered 2 merchants and a single warship out here. We are operating at periscope depth here, and we are going to rig for silent running because unfortunately, it looks like the warship is closing a lot faster than anticipated. And, well, we'll see. She's shooting ahead of the rest of the ships on a zigzag course. Let's have our hydrophone operator track her. We're going to see if we can make contact. We can see our friend here through the periscope. 257. Okay, I actually cannot make her out. She is really far out there. We are going to change course and slowly just kind of work our way around until we can get an accurate plot going. Want to kind of make out exactly where they are heading and what their exact course is. If the warship is on a steady course and is not zigzagging about, I am probably going to take a shot at her because we have quite a few G7E torpedoes. We have one in tube number 5. We also have a reserve back there. And we also have one in tube 2. Tube 3 here is holding a G7A torpedo, so I'm probably going to reserve that for a freighter, or maybe the warship. We'll see if things get really hairy. That warship is moving fast, though. That is quite intimidating. She is pretty far out there, though, if we are not able to see her. Probably over 2 kilometers out. It is pretty foggy. It's pretty dark. Looks like a moonless night, which is all good for us because I do want to avoid being attacked by the warship. And that's why I'm thinking I may just try to blow it out of the water right off the bat. U-75 has been on the receiving end of quite a lot of enemy ordnance in this past patrol. Our hull integrity is quite low. I want to avoid being depth charged extensively if I can help it. Yeah, still got nothing out there. Quite foggy, quite dark. We're going to continue to track these ships on hydrophones. Hopefully we can get into a good position for a torpedo attack. I will keep you all updated. Well, the warship has come into view. She's stopped zigzagging. She is now on a steady course with her 2 freighters that she is escorting. It is a destroyer. Lock on target. We are going to assume it is a British warship. Go to the back. It kind of looks like a tribal or something like that. Fairly large single stacker. Let's see. Keep going. S&T class. You know, I mean, let's just lock that in right now. It could be anything like this. Single stack. It looks like the guns are in fact enclosed. O class. Hunt. No, it's not a hunt, actually. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just rock with the J&K class, I guess. All their lengths are about the same. It's really hard to make it out at this point, and to get this thing's speed, I'm just going to use the 3-minute 15-second method. Let's get the time going once she hits this mark. Okay, and start. Let's also reduce our speed ever so slightly. I want to look at my RPM. We want to be really, really quiet here, because that warship is closer than I wanted. We are going to shoot tube 5. Draft is 3.8 meters. I'm going to shoot at 2 meters. Impact pistol. I think that's how we are going to do it. Once I fire off my torpedo, hopefully we'll be able to swing around and hit this other freighter. And I'm also hoping that both the other ships in the line are merchants. Oh no. Warship, merchant, warship. There's another merchant. There's another warship back there. Oh boy. That really sucks. I figured this other one was going to be another merchant ship. Oh boy. Okay, well, we'll continue to try to get speed here. Maybe better just to send a fish towards this cargo ship. Raise our scope a bit. That is large. Problem is, we're not going to be able to put a whole lot of distance between us. Okay, go back to freighters. Has a very interesting structure on the bow. Stack is in the rear. Got to keep an eye on that time. Make sure I don't miss over it. Don't ignore it. It looks like the structure's on the bow. Kind of looks like a tanker of sorts. Passing 5 seconds. Wonder what kind of warship I'm dealing with back here. Okay, mark it. Speed is 8 knots. What are you? Not a tanker. Has such a long and narrow stack in the rear. Service oiler. Okay, I'm thinking this might be her Type 40 medium merchant. She's only 5,000 tons. I can't even make out the other warship. Let's stick to the original plan. I'm gonna fire at this one. I'm gonna swing around, try to hit that other merchant. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay. Tube 5. Set. Speed I established what? Wrong map. Speed I said was 8 knots. Eight knots. Set. Impact pistol. Draft 2. Range. Try to get range here. Set. Okay. Get ready to open tube 5. Let's try to get speed here one more time. Start. What are you? What's your length? 108. Passing 15. Stop. 22. Alright, 22, 108. 9.5. It's kind of what I got anyway. Block. We'll go with 9 knots. Set. Angle on bow. Almost 90 port. Set. Open tube 5. Range one more time. 1 kilometer. Why did you do this? I do not care about a radio message right now. Tube 5. Close. Hard to port. Runtime. 1 minute, around 1 minute 30 seconds or so. Here we go. Let's see. The good news is, if we miss, it's no harm, no foul. It's not a problem. It can still lurk away just fine. It is a G7E. She's not going to see its wake. If we hit, it's good as well. Can I see the other warship? Can't see anything out there. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's a Corvette. That's easy. That's perfect. We can outrun that thing on the surface. Okay, impact. Oh my gosh, there we go. All right, warship down. Increase speed. Let's swing around and engage number 2 here. That warship went under almost immediately. We're swinging around, lock on target. Speed is going to drop considerably because this freighter is now zigzagging about. We are going to shoot tube 3 at it. Set speed too fast. Keep swinging around. Keep swinging around. We're going to go impact pistol draft 4 meters. There we go. There we go. Keep on coming. Keep swinging. Where's that Corvette? There it is. It's racing over this way. Okay, rudder amidships. Okay, angle on bow. It's going past 100. Set. Open tube 3. Tube 3 open. Range to target. Range to target. Okay, 900. I did not identify it. That's my mistake. There we go. Set. Okay, tube 3, speed fast. Tube 3, los. Tube 2. Okay, swing around. Swing around all. Swing to port. Tube 2, actually rudder amidships. Increase speed on tube 2. Tube 2, los. Send it. We're gonna kind of do it as a salvo. We'll see if we get something with that. Okay, drop down to 60. Increase speed. Get the hell out of here. Downscope.
Derzeitige Tiefe 2 Knut. Derzeitige Tiefe 1 Knut.
There we go, folks. Got a hit on her. That's what I'm talking about.
Derzeitige Tiefe
Down to 90. That was our G7A.
neue Tiefe.
I have a feeling the E is going to miss, but that's okay. Okay, reduce speed. Reduce speed.
Kleine Fahrt
We
voraus.
want to turn 180. Get the hell out of here. We're going to be dodging some depth charges from this Corvette. The good news is, once we break contact enough, we can surface and haul ass and get away. That's the plan. Actually, you know what? Rudder midships. We can sprint, get under the hulk of that, throw off the Corvette, and move out. Do I have any more decoys? Decoys are not available. We have used all of them, unfortunately. That's A-okay. Okay, adjust course, turn north. Okay, second torpedo missed.
Derzeitige Tiefe
Yeah, properly identified it. It was a J&K class. 1,600 tons, that is not bad. It's a very large destroyer. Okay, the Corvette's closing. Go to hydrophone. Yeah, there she is. She's chugging. Aztec has stopped. Oh, it did for a brief second. Alright, boys. Get on damage control. Yeah, you're up there. Alright, all ahead flank. Time to move. Warships dropping, we're moving, rudder amidships. Move, 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 move. Drop down to 100.
neue Tiefe 9 Meter.
Okay, nice and easy. Charge is exploding, that rattled us a bit. Okay. Okay, we're shaking just a tad. Back up to 80.
Neue Tiefe.
Back up to 80. Reduce speed.
Derzeitige Fahrt
There we go.
1 Knoten.
Alright. My gosh, that is an insane pattern. Nice and easy. Slow down, nice and quiet. Our friend's coming back around. She's passing over the top. No Aztec. She rolling though. Yep, all head flank.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
Move, move, move.
Fahrt voraus.
Dive down again.
Neue Tiefe.
Keep playing around with this depth. Yeah. I heard him. Okay, she's laying a fat pattern. Steady up, rudder amidships. She passed right over the top. Perpendicular course though, so you should be able to get out of the way. Explosions. Those are aft.
Derzeitige Tiefe 9
I don't want to speak too soon, but it seems like the entire pattern was aft. Okay, up to 90.
Neue Tiefe 9 Meter.
Okay, I'll
Derzeitige
stop
Fahrt
down
9
to
Knoten.
50 RPM again. There we go.
Derzeitige Tiefe
Alright, keep
1
just
Null.
working away from the target. There hasn't been any Aztec since. I kind of want to reload my torpedo, but we are not going to do that. We are not going to make all that noise. We're just going to rinse and repeat. Once we are about 2 kilometers away, we are going to surface and flank speed out of here.
Berechne Lösung für die achteren Rohre.
This Corvette is not giving up. She is sticking on to us and continues to roll depth charges. It is quite impressive how quickly she's able to find us. But luckily, all of her patterns have been slightly off. Warships coming back in again. All head flank.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
Is coming from around this direction. Change course and you heading 240.
Neuer Kurs 244. Neuer Kurs
The patterns are getting smaller and smaller. And she just passed over the top. Swing our hydrophone around. There she is. Is she rolling? I have a feeling this Corvette's going to be out of depth charges pretty soon. They didn't carry too many. It's enough to get the job done, really. And we've been evading quite effectively. Behind us. I do not know if she rolled. We'll see. I don't think she did. Reduce speed. Let's change course again. 300 sounds good.
Neuer Kurs 299.
We're going to wait for Aztec. Let's keep hanging out here. This depth is actually okay. I was going to come back up, but I'm feeling fine here. This merchant ship is not going down, though. She goes down, great. If she doesn't, that's unfortunate, but fine. We've crippled the ship. We've damaged it severely. She is still chugging along on fire, I think, off to the west. But you know what? We sunk the one destroyer. That's good enough for me. Now, I really just want to get out of here. Looks like she isn't using Aztec again. She was using it for a while. Okay. There we go. Thank you, game. Okay, she got us. Alright, let's get ready to move. Yep, enemy is pinging us. Approaching from our starboard side here. And coming in. And she stopped. There we go. Attack run beginning, all head flank. Heard that pitch change in her engines. Lost contact, so she's hauling ass to get over us as quickly as possible. See if she rolls. How big this pattern's going to be. Right bearing drift. Okay, went over the top, come back around. No? Behind us. Yeah, we're outpacing her. In our baffles. There it is. No depth charges. Reduce speed.
Derzeitige Fahrt 0 Knoten. Derzeitige Fahrt 1 Knoten.
I think she's out of charges, folks. I'm gonna keep evading, but I think she is. That makes our job a lot easier. Yeah, she's just circling back around. Contact with the Corvette was finally lost after it circled above us for hours. The circling was so constant that I was even getting dizzy down here. With no depth charges left and the wounded freighter continuing on, the Corvette turned and raced back to continue escorting the merchant ship. At 0300, the hydrophone operator reported that the rapidly fading screws had completely disappeared. Contact had successfully been broken and U-75 turned north to Italy. The boat's deformed hull sliced through the Mediterranean waves on a northeastern course, away from the aircraft-polluted waters to the south of us. The trip to Italy was non-eventful, and the crew was in high spirits. Finally, the seemingly never-ending patrol is over, and we will be in a new port. Plenty of new opportunities to be had there for sure. In the early hours of May 22nd, U-75 pulled into our new home port of La Spezia. The port was bustling with activity, even at these early hours. Passing fishing boats and tankers, U-75 pulled into her new berth and the crew disembarked, allowing the dockyard workers to get to work immediately. It was later reported to me that U-75 would need some dry dock time. Rough estimates put her hull integrity at around 55%. Despite this, it was still a very successful patrol. A total of 7 ships sunk for 50,000 tons sent down to the bottom. Plenty of medals and promotions to go around after such a patrol. Well folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.